Hey friends, welcome back. It's day 22. We're on the last leg of this spiritual journey together, the life of Christ. Has this been awesome? We've now completed 3 weeks and we're in the final lap of the race, so to speak. I want you to put some comments, share what God's been doing in your life, what you've been learning, and then also I want you to encourage some other people with their comments, okay? I'm Ryan Heller. I'm your host today. As always, it's great to hit this last week with you. Hey, let's look at Matthew 21, verse 9. Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. We're now entering into the final days of Jesus's earthly life. He's about to be crucified. And just imagine this. Picture this for a moment. There's red carpets, limousines, okay, security cameras, and then somebody pulls up in a 1991 Honda Civic. That's basically what happened when Jesus entered the city of Jerusalem. Jesus intentionally rides a donkey into Jerusalem, fulfilling what Zechariah chapter 9, verse 9 said as a prophetic word. In that culture, horses meant conquest and donkeys meant like peace and tranquility. Jesus is saying, I'm a different kind of king because he rides in on a donkey instead of like a normal king, a horse. Jesus, you're supposed to ride in on a horse. And the crowd goes wild for all the wrong reasons. I mean, they throw their cloaks down like red carpet. They wave palm branches. They shout Hosanna, originally meaning save us. But the problem is they wanted a political Messiah to overthrow Rome. They wanted a military like liberation and revolution. And they're celebrating the right person, but for all the wrong reasons. 5 days later, the same people are going to scream, crucify him, crucify him. What changed? Well, they realized Jesus wasn't who they wanted. He wasn't seizing political power or calling down angels or beating up on the Roman Empire, so they turned on him. The Pharisees demanded that Jesus silence his disciples. Jesus responds, if they keep quiet, the stones will cry out. The translation, this is happening whether you guys like it or not. Jesus came as a king, but not the kind that anyone expecting, riding that donkey instead of a horse. So let's get personal. Let's ask a question. Are you following Jesus for who he actually is, or are you following Jesus because of who you think that he is? How many of us try to remake Jesus in our own image? Jesus, you owe me. Jesus, fix my finances. Jesus, make my life work. And when he doesn't perform on our timeline, we revolt and we get disappointed. How authentic is your faith when life gets really difficult? Now, the crowds praised Jesus on Sunday. They condemned him on Friday. Your faith isn't real until it survives disappointment and unanswered prayers. Would you still follow Jesus if he never gave you another blessing? That's the test, my friends. Are you willing to follow a king who serves rather than conquers? The world says power means domination. Jesus says power means service. What? Service? Yes, service. How does this change how you lead at work, at home, and in all your relationships? Hey, today I want you to write in your journal. I want you to pick an action item, one of those 5 things. I want you to pray that prayer. I want you to reflect on what we've talked about today. Jesus, the King of Kings, coming into the city of Jerusalem on a donkey. He exhibited his humility and his spirituality. Jesus is not a military savior. And listen, if we're going to come and follow him, we got to follow Jesus for who he is, not who we expect him to be. God bless you. I'll see you again tomorrow for another exciting day of the life of Christ.